Eala pulls off incredible comeback win at Abu Dhabi Open. Eala pulled off a heroic performance fighting back from match point to beat Alexandra Sasnovich in the round of 16 at the WTA 500 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. The Filipina star had to dig deep against 31-year-old Sasnovich as she booked her place in the quarterfinals of the competition in dramatic fashion. After losing the opening set 6-2, Eala knew she had to put on a stronger showing in the second set if she was to remain in the competition. The experienced Sasnovich meant business and put the pressure on Eala right away. A hard-fought second set which saw multiple juices was level at 3-3 before Eala pulled away to make it 1-1, winning the set 6-4. Sasnovich wasn't rattled and started the final set strong, going 2 games up, almost instantly draining Eala's momentum. Eala found herself 4-0 down and looking set to be dumped from the tournament, but managed to pull 2 games back, giving her hope. Sasnovich won the following set, making it 5-2, and was on the brink of the quarterfinals after reaching match point. Eala refused to give up, and with the backing of the Abu Dhabi fans, she forged a brilliant comeback from a match point down. From there she won the next 4 games and found herself leading 6-5, shocking the tiring Sasnovich. The Belarusian pulled a game back and showed resilience from what would have been an incredibly frustrating few games. The night proved to be Eala's, with the momentum completely switching in her favor after a jaw-dropping comeback, as she went on to win the tiebreak game 7-5. Despite an incredible win, Eala will know she will need to put in a much stronger performance if she wants to get past the world number 11 in the quarterfinals on Thursday. Alexandra entered the tournament as one of the top seeds. In her round of 16 game, she faced Diana Yastremska and won convincingly 6-3, 6-0. Against the desert wind, Eala's incredible comeback at the Abu Dhabi Open. The sun hung low over Abu Dhabi, casting long shadows across the hard court, as if even the light itself was unsure how this match would end. The air was warm, heavy with expectation, and the crowd had settled into that quiet tension tennis fans know well, the kind that says something is happening, even if the scoreboard hasn't caught up yet. Eala stood at the baseline, shoulders squared, eyes steady. She had been here before. Not just on this court, not just in this match, but in moments where belief mattered more than momentum. The Abu Dhabi Open was supposed to be another stop on the tour, another opportunity to test herself against the best. Instead, it became a proving ground. The match had not started in her favor. The opponent dictated play early, striking deep and fast, pulling Eala side to side, forcing errors that chipped away at rhythm and confidence. Games slipped by. The scoreline told a familiar, uncomfortable story. The young Filipina was chasing, reacting, surviving rather than commanding. But tennis, like life, rarely rewards those who panic. Eala didn't rush. Between points, she slowed her breathing. She adjusted her strings, wiped sweat from her brow, and stared at the far end of the court, not at the opponent, but at the space where opportunity still lived. Her game has never been about brute force alone. It has always been about intelligence, timing, and heart. And heart, on that afternoon, became everything. The turning point didn't arrive with a dramatic winner or a roar from the crowd. It came quietly, almost invisibly. A longer rally, a better first serve percentage. A return struck a little earlier, a little cleaner. The kind of improvements that don't scream, but whisper. Stay here. Eala began to move differently. Her footwork sharpened. Her anticipation clicked. She stopped chasing the ball and started meeting it. Angles appeared where none had before. The court, once vast and unforgiving, suddenly felt smaller, manageable. The crowd sensed it before the scoreboard reflected it. A murmur spread through the stands. Applause followed points that, earlier, would have gone unnoticed. Neutral fans leaned forward. Something was shifting. Every comeback has a moment where doubt switches sides. The opponent, once free and flowing, began to hesitate. Shots landed inches long. Serves lost their bite. Meanwhile, Eala's confidence grew with every hold, every break point saved, every rally won through sheer persistence. She wasn't just playing better tennis. She was asking harder questions. Can you beat me again? Can you do it one more time? Eala's tennis has always carried the weight of representation. She does not play only for herself. She plays for a country that has waited decades to see itself reflected on the biggest tennis stages. That history does not burden her. It fuels her. In moments like this, when legs ache and lungs burn, purpose becomes power. As the match deepened, the rallies grew longer, more physical, more mental. Sweat darkened the court. Every point felt earned, negotiated through grit rather than gifted through error. Eala chased down balls that seemed gone, turning defense into offense with fearless precision. The comeback was no longer theoretical. It was happening. When she leveled the match, the energy in the stadium changed completely. What had begun as polite applause turned into genuine excitement. Each Eala winner was met with louder cheers. Each fist pump felt heavier, more meaningful. Pressure, now, rested elsewhere. In the final stretch, the match became a test of nerve. Serve holds were battles. Break points felt like match points in disguise. The desert heat pressed down, relentless, as if daring both players to falter. Eala did not. Her shots were not reckless, they were brave. She trusted her training, her instincts, her resilience. On crucial points, she stepped into the court, refusing to be pushed back into survival mode. The ball left her racket with conviction, landing deep, precise, unapologetic. When the final point ended, there was a brief moment of silence, shock, perhaps, before applause erupted. Eala had done it. From the edge of defeat, she had pulled herself back, point by point, belief by belief, into one of the most impressive wins of her young career. She didn't celebrate wildly. Instead, she exhaled, smiled softly, and acknowledged the crowd. That restraint spoke volumes. This wasn't luck. This wasn't a fluke. This was the result of patience, preparation, and an unshakable sense of self. At the Abu Dhabi Open, under a fading sun and a watching world, Eala reminded everyone why comebacks matter. Not because they are dramatic, but because they reveal who a player is when the match refuses to go their way.